Have you ever wondered how much of you still belongs to you? Every scroll, every like, every glance at someone else's life, piece by piece. Your mind is being pulled away from itself. What feels like harmless distraction is quiet theft. And what's being stolen isn't just your time. It's your clarity, your strength, your sense of self. The Stoics warned us, if you don't take command of your own mind, someone else will. In a world built to fragment your focus, stillness becomes rebellion. Self-focus isn't selfish, it's survival. It's the act of returning home to your own thoughts, sharpening them like a blade. This isn't about tuning out the world. It's about tuning into who you really are beneath the noise. The ancient philosophers lived it. Modern psychology confirms it. And today you'll see how this timeless power can become your edge. Welcome to Stoic Lens, where you train the mind to stand unshaken. If something in you is ready to reclaim your attention, stay with me. Let's begin. Number 1, the noise of the modern world. We live not just in a loud world, but in a world designed to be loud. Every sound, every screen, every scroll is part of a silent war for your soul. And the first casualty, your clarity. People today aren't weak because they lack discipline. They're exhausted because their attention is under constant siege. Notifications aren't just reminders. They're chains. Algorithms aren't passive tools. They're crafted distractions, built to keep you looking outward so you never look inward. Epictetus warned us centuries ago, no man is free who is not master of himself. But how can you master what's constantly being pulled apart? You open your phone to check one thing and emerge 45 minutes later, scattered, hollow, wondering where your time and your peace just went. Nothing you saw made you wiser. Nothing sharpened your reason or strengthened your will. The result isn't just wasted time, it's erosion of the soul. The Stoics saw noise not as sound, but as mental clutter, anything that pulls you away from the present moment and from the things within your control. They called this the domain of externals, fleeting, unstable, unworthy of your concern. Marcus Aurelius trained himself daily to rise above it, reminding himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. But here's the hard truth. You cannot guard your mind until you see the noise for what it truly is. Not entertainment, but erosion. Not harmless, but hollowing. To reclaim your focus is not just a productivity hack, it is a spiritual return. A rebellion against the forces that profit from your distraction. In a chaotic world, silence becomes sacred, simplicity becomes strength, and attention becomes your most precious resource. So choose stillness, choose self-mastery, choose to stop feeding the noise and start listening to yourself again. Comment silence builds strength if you're done being pulled away from the person you're meant to become. Number 2, what self-focus really is. Self-focus is not retreat. It's not isolation, nor the image of someone sitting in silence trying to look enlightened. True self-focus is a higher form of inner governance, a conscious choice to no longer let the outside world dictate where your energy flows. Most people believe they're thinking for themselves. In truth, they're echoing, regurgitating fragments of social media, headlines and opinions not their own. That's not thought, that's conditioning. Seneca once wrote, if you do not choose what to think, someone else will choose for you. And that's exactly what's happening today. To focus on the self is not to become self-absorbed, It's to become self-aware, to observe your emotions, your urges, your thoughts, without flinching, without judgment. This is the Stoic practice of pro-focused attention. You see what stirs within, and then, like a seasoned general, you choose where to direct your inner forces. Self-focus is not passive, it is active, deliberate, and disciplined. Every time you resist the pull of the trivial, every time you say no to what distracts, you say yes to your principles. It's not about avoiding the world. It's about mastering the one realm you were born to rule, your own mind. Marcus Aurelius didn't seek stillness as an escape from duty. He ruled an empire while practicing radical inner clarity. He knew that if the mind is scattered, so is your life. But when the mind is centered, truly centered, no chaos can shake you. And here's the paradox. The more inward you turn, the stronger your impact outward. Because the Stoic doesn't react like a puppet. They respond like a strategist, with intention, with power. So no, self-focus is not weakness, and it's not detachment. It is a form of inner resistance, a quiet rebellion, a daily discipline that says, I lead my mind, I do not follow the world. If that speaks to something inside you, comment I lead my mind, I don't follow the world, and stay with me. Because the next level of mastery is just ahead. Number 3, the Stoic lens. To the Stoics, self-focus wasn't a luxury, it was a necessity. It wasn't something you did when life got quiet. It was the very discipline that kept you steady when life roared. Take Marcus Aurelius, not as a figure in a marble bust, but as a man buried in duty, surrounded by betrayal, war, and the temptations of absolute power. And yet, each night he wrote not speeches for others, but reminders to himself, simple truths, private commands, notes on how to stay composed, clear and rooted in reason. That's what real self-focus looks like, not performance, but practice, in a world designed to scatter your mind. Stoicism calls you to return to yourself, to stop living on the surface and start cultivating what Epictetus called proeresis, your inner faculty of choice. You can't control the chaos outside, but you can control how you meet it. That's where your true power lives. Self-focus through the Stoic lens is not about turning away from life. It's about turning inward to meet it with strength. While others react, the Stoic reflects. While the world obsesses over approval, the Stoic forges self-respect. This isn't about looking calm. It's about being calm. Calm as a weapon, calm as control. The Stoics weren't emotionless statues. They were fully alive, feeling deeply but never enslaved by feeling. They practiced apatheia, not indifference, but freedom from being ruled by what they couldn't govern. Their focus was fierce, but it wasn't loud, it was quiet mastery, and that's what makes it rare in today's world, where distraction is the norm and overstimulation is the trap. That kind of self-command becomes a superpower. Most people will never develop it, because most people never slow down long enough to see how scattered they become. But if you're still here, still listening, maybe something in you is different. Maybe you're ready to stop being pulled in every direction. Maybe you're ready to choose your direction. Comment calm is my power. If you're ready to lead your life with Stoic focus from the inside out. Number 4, the hidden war for your mind. Here is a truth most never see. Your struggle to focus is not a personal failure. It's the result of a system built to steal your mind. Every platform, every notification, every carefully timed dopamine hit is part of a strategy, not to inform you but to condition you. This is where the shadows of psychology meet modern technology. You're not just being entertained, you're being trained. Be trained to crave, to compare, to react, until your attention is no longer yours.